Right now, in your backyard, there's a warning going out that you can't understand, but every bird within earshot can. A chickadee doesn't just say predator. It says how big it is, how fast it moves, and exactly how dangerous it is, all through the number of sounds in its call. A nuthatch, a totally different species, hears that call and reacts instantly without ever seeing the threat itself. There's a code running through your yard every single day, and by the end of this video, you'll never be able to unhear it. Here are 5 alarm calls hiding in your backyard right now, and what they're actually trying to tell you. The first call is the hardest one to trace on purpose. It's called the seet, a thin, high-pitched whistle, used almost exclusively when a hawk is spotted overhead. It's built so predators struggle to locate the source, while every other songbird recognizes it instantly. Chickadees, cardinals, sparrows, and finches species that aren't even related have independently evolved nearly identical versions of this exact call. So if you ever hear a sudden thin seet, followed by dead silence in your yard, look up immediately. But this is actually the simplest call on the list. The next one is where it gets strange, because this bird isn't just warning you, it's counting. The chickadee's namesake call isn't just cute, it's counting. Researchers discovered the number of D notes at the end signals exact threat level. A stationary predator, like a small owl, might get 4 or 5 Ds. A smaller, faster, more dangerous predator can get 20 or more strung together in one call. More Ds means more danger, and it's based specifically on how agile the threat is, not how big or scary it looks. This is one of the closest things to actual syntax ever documented in a non-human animal. And once you know this code, the next call on this list will completely change how you see backyard chaos. Sometimes, birds don't just warn each other, they recruit an army. This harsh, repetitive scolding sound rallies other birds to gang up on a perched owl, a snake, or even a cat. Unlike the seet call, mobbing calls are loud on purpose. The bird wants backup, and it wants that backup to know exactly where to show up. Once a few birds start, others pile on, diving and screeching until the predator's hiding spot is useless. It looks like pure chaos, but it's actually the most coordinated moment on this entire list. And the next call takes the opposite approach, completely no sound at all. Not every warning is vocal. Mourning doves produce a sharp whistling sound from their wings the instant they panic launch, created entirely by air rushing through specialized feathers, not their voice at all. Other birds use bill snapping, a quick clacking threat display at close range. These silent signals exist because a loud call would give away a bird's exact position to a predator that's already close. Silence here isn't the absence of communication. It's a separate channel most people walk past every day without realizing it's there. Which brings us to the strangest call of all, one that isn't even meant for the species making it. Here's the part that changes everything. Nuthatches don't just react to a chickadee's alarm, they interpret it. Hear a high D call, and a nuthatch responds with real vigilance, even though it never saw the predator itself. Your backyard is running an early warning network with no central coordination, built over millions of years. And now that you know the code, you can use it. Hear a mobbing call, there's likely a stressed predator worth checking on. Hear a seet, then silence, that's your cue to keep cats indoors for a few minutes. This isn't just fascinating. It makes you a faster, more effective protector of the exact habitat sitting right outside your window. So next time it goes quiet in your yard, really quiet, you'll know exactly what that silence means. That's the whole reason this channel exists. decoding what's actually happening in the minds of the birds living right outside your window. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And tell me in the comments which of these 5 calls have you already heard without knowing what it meant.